Hi everybody, Nuts Sporbat here. Welcome to Canny Valley. So today we're gonna go through this nice monster of an amplifier down here, flex amplifier, and we're gonna go over the east side, and we're actually gonna build the whole thing. I don't know if I'm gonna do all three sides, but I may make an attempt at south next. So we'll just go on down here. Actually, really, south isn't too big of a thing to do, but building it step by step would be really interesting. But anyways, we're going to go over to east here and we're going to get started. Now I've cleaned out my entire build here. There's nothing down here, nothing down here, and also nothing to the south here as well. So we're going to start building. Should cost us almost 2 stacks of metal. Roughly, I'd say 182 structures, I think is what it came out to. So we'll get started here, and we're not going to worry about this tunnel because that's for north, but you can see what's in here. 3 impact, 2 reload, all durability, 2 reload, effect duration, probably crit rating, crit damage, damage reload, and heals, and then probably double crit with heals. And then, of course, single reload, double reload. Zappers, I really don't know, probably double crits, I would think. So that's what that tunnel is. Oh, and um, healing wooden floor spikes. Alright, so that's what is there. So we're going to start here by our amplifier. Here's our amplifier. These will be all double crit wall darts all the way around. And yes, there's wall darts everywhere. Except for here, I put a wall dynamo. There's no point having a wall dart there. And you actually could probably put a dynamo here, maybe. And maybe one there. But anyways, this will be for north here. So this is just a wall here. There's 3 tiles of block off behind here, you can see. Heavy block off, edited cone. This one's a stair, extra building health, stairs, extra building health on all the walls and everything too. So that's why this is sticking out here. And then probably double crit rating, double crit damage on both of these. Um, Probably this one here, double crit endura. All right, let's get started here. So we're going to start by our amplifier here, and we'll place 1 floor off the corner, and that's where our tunnel is going to start. And then 1 tile over, and we'll go all the way to the end here. 1 more tile over and up to this ramp, just like this. Now, there is, I don't have it in here no more, but there is actually a walking bridge from here to over here, from up here, where the husks could walk across. That can't be there, because you don't want the husks walking across here. So either you have to block it off or something with some block off, or take it out. And I took it out. All right, okay, now we'll do walls here. And we'll just line this whole entire tunnel with walls. All the way down to here. And there. And then we have 1 wall here and a wall there. Then we have on this side, we have 1 full wall past, then a short wall here, a wall here, a wall here, and a floor here, a wall here, 1 wall there off the corner of the amplifier. And that will be everything. And then ceilings. Just like that. We don't need a ceiling here. So our ceilings and our pathings like this. And we'll finish our tunnel here. Now I'm going to change something slightly here, just a little bit. I originally had a ceiling here with no trap, but I'm actually going to change that now, considering there's no such thing as crowd control anymore, which is a big bonus. Yeah, a really big bonus. We're gonna change our spawn trap here just a little bit. And actually, just one tile up like that is what it is. There we go. All right, that should be our whole entire tunnel. Just like this, through here, and through here. Now over here, behind I believe this tile, oh come on, get up there. There we go. So behind this tile we have this open area here, and another tunnel through, and I just blocked this all off. So we'll take a stair, a wall, 2 more stairs, and I actually had a wall in between them, walls up front, 2 more stairs, 2 more walls, stair here, nothing in here, but we do need to put a wall in here and a place of wall there. So just like that. Then over here we need 2 walls, and we'll place a cone and edit it like that. And another wall in front here on both sides. Oops. And then an edited cone, 2 of them there as well, and then we'll finish it off with some walls. And we need to go 2 tiles high. Actually 3, sorry. I'm gonna have to really watch what I'm doing here because I might actually run out of structures. So, because as I was saving structures, I was building a mat grinder. So this is 4 tiles long from the beginning of here. We'll just put some ceilings. They're very important. And we have to go across here. Just like that. Now we shouldn't need anything here or here. But we do need 1 more there, just like that. And now up top here we got to build a little bit of a, oh, I could say a husk shield, I guess you could say. Could call it something like that. And all it is some cones. So a ramp, 3 side up cone, and then like this. And then this one down into a corner cone, and 2 ramps, just like that. And that's to stop husks from getting thrown up top here. These little tornado things here will actually pick up a husk and can throw a husk up here. So this should be enough here. All these tiles. Shouldn't have to worry about it because they generally will be walking this way, so they're not going to get thrown up like I did. And then over here you can see, of course, as well, that tornado runs right through here. So we need all of this blocked off so that if one of these little tornadoes launches a husk up there, it's going to get hit against those structures and fall back down. So that's all for here. And same for here. This is all done as well. So now we got to come do some more block off down this other tunnel here as well. So we have both of these blocked off. And this one, I just go here. And it's 7 layers. So wall, 2 edited cones together. And 2 more walls. 2 more edited cones. Another wall. Another edited cone. And a wall out to the end here. And that's it. So that'll be everything for out here. You don't need anything up here, up top. So now we're going to come over here, and this is the last tunnel to the south end here, just like this. So we're going to place a wall, floor, ceiling, and a wall up there just like that. And we're going to make a little small spawn trap here, so 3 tiles back. And we're going to go across here, and we'll go all the way right into this corner, 1 extra on the back, and 2 up towards the front here. So 4 tiles long, tile extra there, tile extra here, 3 tiles long here. And that's our spawn trap for the the back part of this east spawn, which is kind of some out in here, some up in this area. So there's kind of spawns all around in here. Spawns way over there as well, so they're all over the place in here. All right. Okay, now we're going to carry on and down this tunnel. So we'll place one floor. We won't put a floor here, but we'll place one there. And then all the way back to here. Just like this. Actually, couple more like that. That one can't be there, sorry. So it's only 3 floors, a space, and then 2. No floor here, no floor here. But we do need a half floor there. So that's all our floors. So we'll place a few walls now. And on the north side of this tunnel, all the way down. We'll just box it up nicely here. Right to there. Then we have to place walls on inside this bottom of the ramp here. And we can place 2 short walls there. I think I had a short wall there, yes. Then we had a edited cone and a wall. Then we also had walls here, 2 of them, just like that. And we have a wall on this side as well, and one there. Now we need to go 2 tiles up here on this corner, very important. Those 2 tiles there are very important, because otherwise flingers and lobbers can actually try to throw through there. So that's not a good thing. So we have 4 walls up there like that. Oops. And then we have 4 tiles up top here for a spawn trap. We need to get rid of that one though. Those are 3 tiles high. And we're going to place ceilings all the way down here, 3 of them. And inside our tunnel here as well. I think, oh, and one there. There we go. That, that's, to be honest, that's almost the whole build. So I probably went through it a little bit too quick for you guys, but this is our build so far. I think 1, 2, 3. I don't think we had tiles there. You can put a couple there if you need. Don't really have to. All right. How are we looking here? I do believe that's the entire build. We'll just go make sure here out front. I guess we do have a couple of these to put in this edit. And you could place one there and one there. That's it. That should be our entire build. So we'll do some trapping here in a minute. I may have missed 1 or 2, but I'll go through my trap count here now. And make sure you upgrade everything, tier 3. This green, just yuck. Alright. So here's our trap count, roughly. So range reload, Dura, and heals. The healing is very important on these. That's our anti-air traps. And then we have 1 crit rating, crit damage reload, heals, gas trap. I don't even know where that goes, but we'll figure it out. I know I had 1 gas trap somewhere. And then we had 17 ceiling zappers here, double crits with Dura, energy. And then 10 double crit wall darts with heals. 14 double crit with heals wall dynamos. And then 13, well, somewhere around 13, we're going to use single reload, all Dura drop traps. And Actually, we need a little more than one. Crit rating, crit damage, damage, reload, Dura, energy, electric field. One flame, grill, floor trap. Crit rating, reload, damage, reload, and effect duration. 1 3 impact, 2 reload, effect duration, floor freeze trap. 3 2 impact, 2 reload, 1 Dura, and effect duration, floor freeze traps. And then 1 all Dura, double reload, effect duration, freeze trap. 5 double reload sound walls. 2 single reload sound walls, all Dura. We have 8 tar pits here, all Dura with heals. And then 2 reload speed wall darts, crit rating, crit damage, damage, reload, and heals. And same rolls here for wall dynamos, crit rating, crit damage, damage, reload, and heals, just with some reload on them. 3 impact, 2 reload Dura wall launchers, and then 1 all Dura with heals, 2 reload wall launcher, 2 wall lights, 3 impact, 2 reload, and effect duration, and 1 extra building health, double crit wall spike. 2 wooden floor spikes with heals on all Dura, and then nothing in the physical here, least amount of damage. And 1 blue wooden floor spike, nothing in the physical, and all Dura. So let's go get started. Now I may have messed my trap count up just a little, and while I'm walking out there, I'm definitely upgrading some of this because it's just, I don't like the looks. All right. So we're going to start up here with our spawn trap, actually. There we go. So we'll get out our tire traps here, our 13 single reload drop traps. And I just have them placed on every tile up here. There we go. And in my previous build, I actually had 2 tiles high here for all of these, and they were actually sealing electric fields. Probably, maybe this, I'm not sure. More than likely had some Dura in them, I would say. But anyways, that's where our tire traps go. And on this wall, we have 1 reload speed wall dynamo on there. Then we'll come over here. We're going to skip this tunnel for 1 second. And we're just going to place our single trap over here so I don't forget. Now on this front of this block off, I had this one. All Dura 2 reload with heals. Just in case something does decide to beat on it, then you got some healing. And 1 wall launcher there. Actually, I think I missed a wall there. I'll have to check my own video, but I think maybe I did. Oh, I remember where the gas trap goes now. Okay. Alright, so let's trap this tunnel out first. So we'll take our blue wooden floor spike up front, 1 of them. Then a double reload sound wall. And we'll place 1 here. And we'll also place 1 here. Then we'll take a single reload sound wall. And we'll place 1 on the opposite wall here. So we have double reload single. And we have double reload here. And we'll place a single reload there. Just like that. Then we'll take 1 more tire trap here. And place it up on that tile. That's just kind of to help with propane husks blowing everything up, because this actually, you see quite a bit of propane husks try to come in here. So now this is where it gets a little more interesting. You don't have to use the exact perks I'm using here for the freeze traps, but it is better to it helps a bit. So we're going to take our Aldura 2 reload freeze trap here. And we're going to place it first. Make sure you're facing this way when you place it. Then we'll take our 2 impact, 2 reload Endura. And we're going to place it facing this way. Then we're going to place one tar pit. We're going to skip a tile here. And, oh, hold on. That one or this one? Uh-oh. Now I forget. One of these two tiles is supposed to be here. And I think it's this one. It's for safety wave. You can place it. I mean, I might as well just put one. And I did have one, this 3 impact, 2 reload effect duration freeze trap was actually on this tile. All right. All right, so on this wall, we're going to put our 2 reload speed wall darts here. So crit rating, crit damage, reload, and heals. One on that wall, and one on this wall. Now, I'm not going to put anything here, I don't think, but I will start here. And then our double crit zappers. And every ceiling gets a zapper. Just like that. Every ceiling that we put up gets a zapper. And of course, one more tar pit there. And we'll make our way back to the front here. All right, so on these 3 walls, we're going to place some reload speed wall dynamos. So 1, 2, 3 of them. Just like that. Then on the opposite side, we're going to put some double crits with heals, just so they have different reloads between the 2. It will help a little bit. And we can place 3 there. Another one there. And one on this wall. And that will be it for those dynamos. All right, now we need our double crit wall darts here. And we'll place one on this wall, one on here. And we're going to do both sides of this wall. And then in this corner here as well. There, and that should be trapped out everything here. Just make sure I didn't miss nothing in this tunnel. No, looks good. All right, and then you're probably wondering what these last 2 floors here are for. And this floor gets an anti-air turret, and so does this one. So 2 anti-air turrets there. I also have anti-air turrets all on top of my amplifier here as well. I like upgrading everything, make sure it's all good. I'll do the block off stuff later. So no traps through here. Of course, our wall launcher there. All right, so we'll come down to the south end here now, and we'll put our traps out here. So on this wall, I did have a double reload sound wall. And I also had one on that wall. And then I also had one more sound wall, I believe on this wall, yes. So that's where our last 3 sound walls go. So then we'll come here, we'll grab our gas trap. And I had my gas trap here. And the floor was just a wooden floor spike. And we had one more wooden floor spike on this tile. First one in the tunnel here. All right, okay, so Now, our Flame Girl floor trap, which I nicely put here, and one reload speed wall dynamo on that wall. Oh, now I'm out of metal. Okay, and then another reload speed wall dynamo here. Nothing on that wall. And then two reload speed wall dynamos here. Now it's switched now, so we're on our double crit wall dynamos. And we'll place them on the opposite sides. Just like that. This one's supposed to be reload speed, but I'm just going to use one of these. And then same here, double crit again. I don't think this was here, but we'll just... I'm not going to put one there. You probably can. Okay, nothing here. Safety wave. Safety wave will also show up inside on there, but I still have block off here. Safety wave can come here, and I do believe it can show up there as well. There's lots, and there's a whole bunch of spots out in here that safety wave can show up. Bottom of this ramp, all kinds of good stuff. All right, now we'll do floors. I guess we gotta start here. One more wall dynamo, so two dynamos here. And then a tar pit. And then we had, I see I'm missing a couple tar pits. We had a tar pit there. Sorry. Knew I messed up my trap count. And we had two here. These, you could put them here. Tornado's gonna wipe them out. I still put them. And after our wooden floor spikes is our 2 impact, 2 reload Endura effectoration. You could even use 3 impact, 2 reload. And we'll put a floor freeze trap there. And we have some wall launchers now to place. 3 impact, 2 reload Dura. And one here at the bottom of this ramp for flingers and lobbers and stuff, because they'll come from here on south. They'll try and come around this way and come down here. And another wall launcher here. And our last wall launcher goes here. And our 2 wall lights on this side. And of course, some ceiling zappers on these 3. I think up to there is where I had the zappers. You can place them here. Tornado probably will take them out. And of course, our reload speed ceiling electric field. And I had one there. And then a few wall darts here in these corners. Our single wall spike here with increased building health. Just to keep the husks off that wall. They like to come in here sometimes. So that's why all this is in here. Wall lights to stun them and the zappers to get them. Alright, we'll come out here. Now we got 4 tire traps we're going to place. So I see I don't have enough of them either. We'll just make a bunch. Make sure you're facing towards the amplifier when you're placing them. They are directional. They will push the husks back this way. So the opposite direction you are facing, the tires will place or push the husks in the opposite way that you're facing whenever you place the trap. So this way, they get pushed behind me this way. So out here, I couldn't get 3 tiles high for some reason. I probably could have with some extra building, but you can't place anything here. You cannot place a wall here. Doesn't matter if you rotate it or whatever, you can't place a wall there. So that's why it's only 2 tiles high. I'll have to look where those were. Alright, so we're going to craft a couple of tire traps here, or ceiling electric fields, sorry. I was going to find them. I do believe they had an extra Dura on them, so they're my unmarked ones. These are all Dura. You can put a reload on them if you really want. You could use different rolls. Depends if they burn out on you or not. And I had 1, 2, and then 1 over here, and on these corners. Like that. I didn't have 1 in the center here. That's just a little bit of a spawn trap here for the husks that come in this area. I think we're almost done here. You could almost put a wall back there with a wall dart if you really wanted. And add some extra damage there. I don't have one, but you could. Same with here. You could place a wall here with a wall dart into there. Most husks won't get through here. Unless you have like lower stats or something, they might. Alright, I do believe that's the entire build. Now, if you watch my previous video, my last Save the World video anyways, my Save the World story ends, which obviously it hasn't. I go through this whole amplifier as well. So if you see any discrepancies between this and that, I have done a few changes, like tire traps, and tire traps over there as well. You can add 1 wall up there if you want. I don't think you have to, but you can. And that really should be everything. I just don't understand why I got a couple wall darts left, so I'm just going to make sure I didn't miss any. Oh, I know where they go. Never mind. So we have 1 wall dart here. I missed, I see. And then I also had a wall dart. I think it was on one of these tiles. Yeah, one of these had a wall dart. I think it was actually this one. Don't ask me why it's there. But I'm going to place 1 there. That should be everything. Except, oh no, now I remember. Yes. We have 4, actually we have about 9 anti-air traps to place here. So I placed our anti-air traps in here. On all those tiles. Now you can't place 1 there. No point in putting 1 here. But something like this. I put a fair amount here. This is for the Space Rocks wave. And then we have to come up here. And of course I don't have any more metal left because I was upgrading. So sorry. Actually it was on the corner here. So we'll place 1 floor there. Floor on this corner. Floor on that corner. And a floor here. And these are all anti-air turrets. And just 4 of them across the top here. Like that. That's all for Space Rocks wave. And that's it. That should be our build. I do believe I had as well a couple of anti-air turrets on top of this tunnel. And it does help with healing them as well if they get damaged. And I think on top of those 2. I may have had a couple more here. Something like that. Space Rock's pretty heavy wave. And some of this is actually for the tornado. There is 1 tile over there. I believe it's that one. With that anti-air turret. That one gets broken so much. So I put an anti-air on there so hopefully it doesn't get broken. But the tornado really likes to get rid of that tile on the roof. It's really annoying. So, but that should be everything. I don't think I missed anything in my build here. Should be good. can throw a wall launcher or something on this wall. I don't think I had one here. I'm going to put one. Maybe we should put something with some Dura. Would be a smart idea. All Dura 2 reload. Probably be the better one to put. Yep. There we go. Oh yeah, send them out of structures. So I probably have one or two extra. Yep. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. And have a great day.